London, a late autumn afternoon. The cold wind blew through the ancient streets, carrying rustling fallen yellow leaves. The gloomy atmosphere seemed to herald something special. Thousands of fans from all over flocked to the Grand Theatre where the exchange event with Sam Heughan, the soul of Outlander, took place. All eyes were on the stage, waiting for the moment the actor stepped out. Sam appeared amid cheers, still with a worldly appearance, a warm smile and bright eyes that seemed to carry the soul of Scotland. However, those who were observant realized, today he was a bit more thoughtful than usual. It was not just a normal conversation, but it seemed like he was about to bring a message that could change everything. He started with a small story. More than 12 years ago, when I got the first call for the role of Jamie Fraser, I was just an unknown guy with big dreams. I never thought that I would be accompanying that character through every page of history, every battle, every moment of love, and more than that, to accompany all of you. The applause echoed throughout the auditorium. Fans nodded, some even shed tears as the memories flooded back. But Sam quickly changed his voice, lowered it, his eyes looking straight at the audience as if he wanted to share a heavy secret for a long time. I know, we all thought the story would last forever. But the truth is, Outlander will officially end after the next season. In that moment, the entire auditorium fell silent. Gasps rang out, some people put their hands over their mouths, unable to believe their ears. Outlander, the series that has become a legend, that has accompanied generations of fans, is now about to end. Sam paused, giving the audience time to absorb this shock. Then he continued, his voice hoarse with emotion. I understand this is news that no one wants to hear. Honestly, even I don't want to say it. But every story has an end, and I believe that Outlander deserves a complete ending, instead of dragging it out and losing its inherent value. A tear rolled down the face of a female fan in the front row. The friend sitting next to her hugged her, whispering, "At least we still have one season to say goodbye." Sam smiled softly, trying to offer some comfort. We, the entire cast, crew and myself, are working day and night to make sure that this final season is the best tribute to all of you. This is not just the end of a show, but a celebration of an unforgettable journey. The audience burst into tears, but there was also a long-standing ovation. For the rest of the conversation, Sam looked back at the important milestones of Outlander. He talked about the harsh outdoor scenes in Scotland, when the crew had to shoot for hours in the cold and rain. He mentioned the times he and his longtime co-star Katrina Balfe overcame challenges to recreate the love story of Jamie and Claire in the most authentic way. No one else could be Claire but Katrina, Sam said, his voice full of pride. We have grown up together, gone through ups and downs together. She is not only a co-star, but also a soulmate. Hearing this, the audience applauded and chanted Katrina's name. Many were moved when they realized that the strong bond between the two main actors is the element that makes the soul of Outlander. Sam also mentioned the fans, those who have been with him since the beginning. He shared the memory of the first time he met fans at a small event, when only a few dozen people attended. Now, I stand before millions of hearts that love Jamie and Claire. It is a miracle. Second news. Hope in sadness. While the atmosphere was still heavy, Sam suddenly announced another news, like a breath of fresh air blowing into the hearts of the audience. Although Outlander is ending, we are preparing a special project, a separate film, a compilation of the untold chapters, and a new perspective on Jamie and Claire. This will be a farewell gift, but also a way for us to keep that fire burning in our hearts forever. The announcement made the audience explode. Fans cheered, clapped, some even cried with happiness. They understood that, although they had to say goodbye, they still had one last chance to live with the characters they loved. Sam bowed his head in gratitude, his eyes sparkling. This is not the end. This is a promise, that Jamie, Claire and the spirit of Outlander will never disappear. Within hours of the news being announced, social media around the world exploded. The hashtags hashtag Outlander forever and hashtag thank you Sam climbed straight to the top of Twitter trends. A fan in the US wrote, "I can't believe this. Outlander has been with me through the tough years. But if this is the decision of Sam and the team, I will respect and cherish every last second." A viewer from Japan posted a photo of Claire cosplaying with the caption, "The story may end, but our love will not." Meanwhile, in France, a group of fans even organized a gathering, re-watched old episodes together and promised that they would fly to Scotland to see the places associated with Jamie and Claire. As the event neared its end, Sam walked down to the audience, shook hands with each person, and hugged a few crying fans. He whispered, "Don't be sad. I promise we will give you the ending you deserve. An ending that is not a farewell, but one we will remember forever." He stopped at the edge of the stage, raised the microphone and said loudly, "Thank you all. Without Outlander, there would be no Sam Heughan. But more importantly, without you, there would be no Outlander. Let's go to the last page together, and continue writing the stories in our hearts." The whole hall stood up, the chants of "Jamie, Jamie" continued until the stage lights went out. That night, thousands of people left with indescribable emotions. Some shed tears of regret, some smiled of hope. But all carried one thing in their hearts for sure: Outlander is not just a movie. It is a part of youth, of love and of memories. And Sam Heughan, with his sincerity, turned sadness into a promise. Although the journey on screen is about to end, the love for Jamie Fraser, for Claire, and for Outlander will live forever. In the hearts of millions of fans, Outlander will never end.